Batten down the hatches. Here comes the monster among men.
And his opponent.
Byron, can you believe Kalisto is one of the few superstars to gain a victory over Braun Strowman?
Yeah, that win was under some unique circumstances. It was the first dumpster match the WWE Universe had seen in 17 years.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
Oh, nasty impact.
I feel a little silly asking this, given that there is probably no good answer. But, Corey, how do you beat Braun Strowman?
Well, you're right, Cole. That is a silly question because there's no blueprint when it comes to defeating a monster like Braun Strowman. The best advice I would give, I guess, is try to chop him down to size.
Drop down. Byron, Corey suggests trying to chop Braun Strowman down to size as a possible strategy against the monster among men. What do you think? Would that strategy work against Strowman?
Well, it's certainly worth a shot. If you take out Strowman's legs, then it becomes a mat game. I mean, you're probably going to get crushed, but maybe not as badly.
Uh-oh. Kalisto is looking. This might be it.
Oh, my. But did he go for it too early? Hard not to be impressed by that combination.
He might have it.
Del Sol.
This just might be enough for him.
We've got to cover.
Gentlemen, I think we can all agree that we've seen some pretty special moments over the years. But for me, few were more special than getting the opportunity to call the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match back in October of 2016.
Oh, right to the body. That hurt. His shoulders are down. He's not done fighting yet.
Gonna take more than that.
Recalling that first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, I gotta say, the ovation Sasha Banks received that night was among the loudest I've ever heard, but I didn't remember you actually calling the match.
Yeah, that's what happens when you compete in your hometown, Cole, but ovations can only get you so far. And in the end, it was Charlotte walking away with the win, not Sasha. Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana. Beautiful technique.
I could turn back the clock to April 17, 2017. Byron, that was the night Braun Strowman...
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Ooh, that'll mess up your shoulder.
You guys mentioned how
he's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. Yeah, he's not big in stature, but he's got a huge amount of energy.
You know, guys, it's not uncommon for superstars to practice a little hyperbole when it comes to nicknames. For example, King Kong Bundy isn't really a walking condominium, but when it comes to Braun Strowman, there is no more fitting moniker than the monster among men.
So it's kind of like when they call you JR Jr., right?
I've never heard that one.
Ooh, what impact. Braun Strowman truly is a monster among men, as Byron pointed out. Even on the rare occasion he's outsized, I'd say it's Strowman's physical ferocity. We've seen this before.
Oh, Del Sol.
That has got to be it.
And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow.
Kalisto is such an innovator of offense. How can you even begin to counter his high-flying nature, Corey?
If I took on Kalisto, I'd yank that rat tail on his mask and try to tear the whole thing off. Then bash him while he's struggling to fix it.
You are ridiculous.
Yeah, he's not big in stature, but he's got a huge amount of energy.
Yanking off Kalisto's mask may be legal, Corey, but even stopping him for enough time to do that dastardly act is a major feat. What would be your strategy, Byron?
Well, Michael, first of all, I wouldn't resort to Corey's underhanded tactics. You just need to keep your head on a swivel and find the right aerial attack to counter. You really should. You gotta believe this one's over.
Now it's Kalisto in a little bit of trouble here.
He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
It looks to me like he took his foot off the gas there for a moment. When that happens, you run the risk of letting your opponent back into the match.
If you need someone in your corner, you can't do wrong by asking Kalisto. From lifelong friendships to solid tag team bonds, Kalisto is a real jam-up guy.
I guess that's true, Cole. I mean, there's his team with Sin Cara, and he also warned Apollo about Titus O'Neil's ulterior motives.
Worldwide?
Corey, that friendship between Kalisto and Apollo that you mentioned, it must have been heartbreaking for Kalisto to see his buddy cut corners just to get ahead.
What do you know about friendship, Saxton? Imaginary friends don't count. In my opinion, Kalisto should have joined Apollo and reaped all the benefits of Titus worldwide.
Of course, guys, we all remember the 1998 battle.
Going for the big one.
Del Sol.
I don't remember the last time I saw Strowman manhandled like this.
And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow. Oh, boy, he is rolling. As Michael was saying, I will never forget the Mankind Undertaker match. Just the sight of Mankind flying through the air is something that will be ingrained in my memory forever.
And while Mankind's the story of that match, I think a lot of people forget it was actually Undertaker.
A kick out, and he almost had him.
Still in it.
And the DDT! Elbow drop!
Right to the heart.
You know, no matter how many times I see a Hell in a Cell match, I'm always amazed at what these competitors are willing to put themselves through.
Yeah, he's not big in stature, but he's got a huge amount of energy.
1, 2. Big slam.
Hard to dispute Byron's point about what these superstars put themselves through in an environment like this. For whatever reason, when the Hell in a Cell structure is in place, superstars willingly push the boundaries of physical punishment.
And then there's people like Shane McMahon who just take that to a whole other level.
Such vicious strikes.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Guys, we oftentimes talk about the dangers of competing inside Hell in a Cell. But let's not forget these competitors aren't the only ones in there. It could be just as dangerous for the official as well.
Uh-oh. Kalisto is looking.
Del Sol.
Game, set, match. This one is over. Michael's point on the dangers of this match. I mean, the environment is so brutal for all involved. Just go back to look at referee Tim White after he officiated one of those matches.
Yeah, he was never the same after that. In fact, White said Hell in a Cell ruined his life.
Bringing it back between the ropes. Oh, no. Braun Strowman still dazed.
Kalisto was just one step.
I mean, what an unbelievable match. What a victory.
The Hell in a Cell matches never disappoint, guys, but this one falls right into the legendary category.
These superstars gave as good as they got, and these fans got their money's worth from the opening bell. I'm not easily impressed, but even I thought that match was one of the best I've seen in a while.
Here is your winner, Kalisto.
former NXT and WWE Intercontinental Champion Kevin Owens. Let's see what he's got.
Harsh impact.
Going all the way up. Frog splash!
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
I don't believe it. And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
Back between the ropes.
Oh, bulldog! One-handed. I don't believe it. And that table can shorten careers, Michael. I don't believe it. And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
Club to the back. Up into the electric chair. Power bomb.
TLC matches became so popular that WWE established a separate special event named after the match. In 2013, WWE once again made history. This was history that was 50 years in the making. The Viper, Randy Orton, was WWE Champion. John Cena was the World Heavyweight Champion. The winner would leave as WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Ah, what a neck breaker. Corey, you mentioned this earlier, but it bears repeating. The match had incredible historical significance. The World Heavyweight Championship dates back to the early 1900s. The WWE Championship dates back to 1963. In the first WWE Champion, Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. There was a big fight feel in Houston, Texas that night.
It looked like the Viper was going to win after he handcuffed Cena to the bottom rope, but Cena detached the rope and fought back against Orton. Both men struggled until the Apex Predator ripped Cena off the ladder, forcing him to land face first on a table. The Viper became immortalized when he grabbed both historic prizes and became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Oh boy, he is rolling. Bump handle into the right across the knee. This just might be enough for him to take the victory here. Absolutely punishing.
Boom, what impact! Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
He's not going to like this.
Nailed it. That could be a game changer. Come on, Kevin Owens. You can do this. Let's make sure everyone's clear on the rules of a TLC match. There are no pinfalls, no countouts, no disqualifications, and no submissions. The only way to win is to climb the ladder and retrieve the championship or championships that are suspended high above the ring.
Kevin Owens setting it up. What's he gonna do now? All right, listen up, morons. Especially you, Byron. A tables, ladders, and chairs match, commonly known as a TLC match, originated thanks to three of the greatest tag teams of all time. I'm talking about the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian. You got the tables for the Dudleys, the ladders for the Hardys, and the chairs for ENC.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Elias setting it up.
Oh boy.
Corey, you spoke about the TLC match. It is interesting to note that the TLC match was created because of the incredible triangle ladder match the Dudley Boys had against the Hardys and Edge and Christian for the WWE Tag Team titles at WrestleMania 2000. And that was just the beginning.
You got that right, Michael. There was incredible history between those three teams. Each duo put it all on the line so they could be WWE Tag Team Champions. Even though the wild matches between them had TLC elements in them, match sanctioned by WWE took place at SummerSlam 2000. A TLC match is so dangerous that you never want to make a mistake. But being too... Here it is!
Oh my God. then if you're gonna fight for the items, what you gonna do with me? You see